Morgan and Mac McCausland back at Carver Hawkeye Arena. Glad to have our statistician Doug Schmidt alongside, as he has been for the previous, 11 seasons as we start number 12 together.
I'll tell you, he's not rusty. He got out old NBA tapes, old Iowa tapes. He practices stats. He's a mid-season forward.
Yes, he is. 2 minutes ago, Iowa's lead was 11, but they went on a 9-point run and have now built the lead to 73-56 with just under 4 to play. Aquino underneath against Rucker. Rucker with a block. Aquino wants to try it again. Gets Rucker into the air and scores it.
And Rucker, good defensive move and position. 7 of 15 from the field. 7 rebounds. So he's had a good statistical day.
That he has. Range pulls up, misses it.
He's on the line. You're on the line. White.
And the ball belongs to the Hawkeyes. The rebound grab, but standing on the line when he was, and so it's Iowa ball. Well, Tom Davis certainly was hoping that his team would get a good chance to see just how far they'd come. The Philippines have given him that opportunity. Hawkeyes just one freshman on the floor right now. That's number 25, Rob Thompson. But Matt, a veteran look to this unit. Oliver drives and gets hammered.
Hesitation, hang, a little dip. And again, there are opportunities to kick the ball, but he went to the hole that time and drew the foul. You see him look right away, drive hard, draws the defender, and you got Kent on the wing. Good choice still, though, to go ahead and get the foul. But that's the one area Dean, with better peripheral vision, slowing the game down visually, will make himself one of the great guards in this league.
And the foul is on Marlou Aquino, and that is number 5. So he fouls out with a total of 7 points. Marlou Aquino. Didn't they have a president once in the Philippines, Corazon Aquino? Am I correct? Was she the one that replaced Mrs. Marcos, who had all the shoes?
She had the shoe contract.
You got
there.
it. You got it. 2. Dean Oliver to the line for the Hawkeyes, who lead 73-58 with 3:15 remaining.
And they think American coaches have a good contract.
Well, some people knew it was 2, others didn't.
How many pairs did she have?
Oh, hundreds.
Hundreds.
But only here it is. 1.
It's like your T-shirt drawer.
Yeah, it is. Drawers, sorry. Dressers.
I think Mac has a T-shirt from every Division I school in the country and a few NBA teams as well.
Yeah, and I didn't have to pay for many of them.
Good for you.
The Scotch-Irish came out of me a little bit. And going to the first row.
Menendez tries to drive, but he lost it. Well, this was not the first game of the college season. However, it is the second game of the college season. By just a couple of hours, the Hoosiers got the jump on the Hawkeyes today, and they won in a big way.
They took in Melbourne. I presume that's North Melbourne.
Yeah.
Or nowhere
right.
Melbourne.
By the way, Luke Record, 29 points in that game for Indiana. A team expected to do very well this year. They're saying over there that their chemistry, like the Hawkeyes, chemistry probably a lot better than it was a year ago.
Indiana has a lot of guards and perimeter players. Just the most I've seen an Indiana team have for years.
The ball knocked down and stolen by Durandes. With the rebound, Thompson. The Hawkeyes come up the floor with 2:15 remaining for Thompson. 5 rebounds today. He has not scored.
Thompson's going to have to be a player that really is patient with himself. He has so much energy, and he just has a nose for the ball, but he has got to be patient. Oh, it's Oliver. That's an Oliver twist.
Yes, you said that right. 15 for Dean, and the Hawkeyes lead at 75-58. Next time the ball is dead, you're going to see 5 new Hawkeyes on the floor. Arbamientos pulls up and scores it. A 3 by Arbamientos, and that puts him in double figures, 12. We got to take a look at that last Dean Oliver basket. That was, as you say, a classic Oliver twist.
gets baseline by everybody, shows the ball on the other side. That's a mini dream.
Oh, Dino. Oh, Dino. Number 15 points now for Oliver.
But again, what I've been impressed with is just his confidence in knowing the offense, running the team, choices he's made. And you can see his strength, being able to draw the contact and still get the ball off. And now, Rucker, McCausland, Thompson, Oliver come out. While Louis still at the line. B.J. Toronis is praying that Louis makes this so he can get in.
Jason Bauer, number 3, is on. Number 11, Jason Price, the junior college transfer from Marshalltown, where he played with Jacob Jakes. He's also in the lineup, as are some members of the great team. Number 35, B.J. Toronis from Gilbert, Iowa, checking in. Number 51, Mike Rebholz, and number 53, Jason Smith, also on the floor.
And Rebholz toured with a Big Ten team. Jason Bauer really played well first couple games in England, and then hurt his hand, didn't play anymore on that trip. They were afraid of maybe being broken again. You remember
That's how we started last year, yeah. Missed the first couple of games last year with a broken hand.
And Jason Smith was a great team member, made that trip. Had a couple excellent games. One where he was second leading rebounder.
Rebholz in deep. We'll try it again. Mike Rebholz played 2 years ago. Didn't get to play last year, but he's really got some good basketball skills.
And JP, Jason Price, guarding the basketball, may be the quickest straight-ahead player on this team. I mean, he can buzz by Oliver.
Espino on the miss. Down to the final minute. We're going to have some time to visit with one of the Hawkeyes following this game, so be sure to stay with us at the end of the game. June Limpont comes back onto the floor for the Philippines with less than a minute to go. And the Hawkeyes, an impressive exhibition victory. They won by a lot wider margin last year against the Venezuela national team, Mac, but they played a much better team today.
Well, this is probably the best coach team we have seen come from a foreign country in several years. And you can see why they would be able to play as well as they do and win the Jones Cup over there. Like I said, I've just been surprised they haven't shot the ball better than they have. Defensively, they've done a good job. Iowa hasn't gotten easy baskets. They haven't gotten to the rack, except for Oliver with his quickness.
And Jason Price in the scoring column.
I tell you, he's quick.
He is quick. Well, next Sunday, Mac, we'll do it again. Marathon Oil comes to town. At least the last time we looked at a roster, Kenny Pratt, the former Cyclone, was on their roster.
Well, could be interesting. Pratt, of course, about 6'2", 6'3", was a post-up player for Tim Floyd. And, you know, that Marathon Oil team can change from time to time, but they usually have superb players that they're able to pick up and bring in. And they do give the collegiate teams good runs for the money. And last year, beat some very good teams.
Yes, they did. And, of course, 2 weeks from today, it's the season opener at the Mark in the Quad Cities against Western Illinois. And yes, you can still pick up tickets for that game if you live in Eastern Iowa, either by going to the Mark or calling the local Ticketmaster outlet in the eastern part of the state.
And I do love the Mark to play in. It can get loud. You get 8,000 to 9,000 people in there. It gets loud.
In and out for Toronis, and the ball game is over. And the Iowa Hawkeyes have put a 20-point victory on the board on this exhibition opener. Iowa trailed early 7-0, but then took command and really never gave it back. And Tom Davis, I'm sure, telling Tim Cohn, your team came in well coached today and provided the kind of test that I was looking for my young basketball team. The Hawkeyes won it by 20, 84-64. We've still got plenty more, Mac, to interview one of the key participants in this ball game. So stick around for that as we get the lowdown on the Hawkeyes who win today, 84-64. You're watching Big Ten basketball from ESPN+.
I'm Michelle Hall.